Asamabo, asamabo. Prophet Kofi Oduro na wakani huyo. Osonko yara. And when
he shouted, oh yeah, people start to laugh at it. When's the other pipe organ? So, bomba papa.
Ajeta, last days are dangerous, Ampa. Prophet Kofi Oduro 4 months ago, Ojina National Demodi to just say, few days to elections, obey a comparison between NPP and NDC. It was here, Ampa, Prophet Kofi Oduro, or the comparison no Ashaso. Was sending message to Electoral Commission. Presidential candidates no Prophet Kofi Oduro were dropping bombshell. Illuminati and Sembi and the name. Matumebo, na someone make you. Mashawa, so be share video we no be share watching among your comment section. Once subscribe here, subscribe and turn the notification bell on for latest updates. Mama tumebo na fidi and someone make you. Echine ya no my Ghana ye kwatwaba ye president any afi ye MPs. Now Prophet Kofi Oduro na order and Sembi abetudwa. Now according to Prophet Kofi Oduro ochiremu kind of leader ben na was a Ghana ye nya no as your president. Prophet Kofi Oduro wa bo qualities bi ewo ho. Prophet Kofi Oduro okasa ni mu no wa kan sembi about Illuminati and as a Freemason. Na eno na manfo so
we are not just talking about me papa party no one no domino and one year woo me to stop the nonsense, because me papa who was a full political person is dead and gone. He doesn't know what is happening here right now, so I cannot be voting on the loyalty of my father. Me papa will me papa sorry no pay. He will be shocked to come and see what we are, where we are. Baby drew. So me papa party no in so number 1, Mahambud Baumia. Number 1. Number 2, Daniel Augustus Lati. Number 3, Donko. Number 5, Christian Kwabena Andrews. Number 5, Kofi Akpalu. Number 6, Mohammed Frimpong. Number 7, Nana Akosia Frimpong. Number 8, John Dramani Mahama. Number 9, Hassan Abdul Ayariga. Number 10, Kofi Kurante. Number 11, George Chum Berima Edu. Number 12, Nana Kwame Bediako. And number 13, Alan Kwajo Chiremanting. These are the people who are going to be on your ballot sheet on the 7th of December. The decision is still yours. Who is the kind of leader that Ghana is looking for? Number 1, the fear of God. Serious, because our people don't fear God. Number 2, somebody who is an example, exemplary leader. Number 3, somebody who has no connection with Freemasons or the cult. Because as I'm speaking to you right now, Freemasons is very interested in who leads this nation. And Freemasons have already chosen their candidate. Any endorsement by Freemason is a wrong choice. We don't want anybody who belongs to the cults. Not only Freemason, old fellow, Illuminati, anybody that is connected to occults cannot lead this nation. We have made that mistake before. We made a Freemason a president before. Never again. Freemason can sit at home and say, I don't like that guy on the TV, and they will take him off. Freemason can sit at home and say, who is that one speaking? They are me, a Freemason for time. I'm here, Freemason. I don't tell them, my papa was a Freemason. I don't care about the stuff. Anybody who is Freemason or connected to Freemason cannot lead this nation. I'm telling you, straight up. It's time we want to tell the Christians, you want God to be in your affairs, open your eyes. Number 4, that person must be matured. Not somebody who loses cool, because you are going to represent this country at the G12, G8, G7 summits and all that. We need somebody who is matured. Because I said, yes, this is a president. This is a leader. We must get somebody like that to represent this country. Number 6, that person must have love or order. Number 7, integrity. His yes is yes and no is no.
4 months ago, Prophet Kofi Oduro ojina national dem chire mu se akeke krebi na Ghana yakoto aba eho na no the national dem ho obey comparison between NPP and NDC. Na sa wo ya the church member wo de sa nipa no koto aba fun na wo de mpaebo betata no e wo aso dem ho eho na wo bete wo dwe e wo aso dem ho mo eno na Prophet Kofi Oduro ebusu ampane ampa wa compare NDC and NPP omo achievements in obia eye na time 8 years. Now all sectors, Prophet Kofi Oduro, we show pictures, a video.
Let me compare, few projects by 16 years here, 16 years here. Maybe I will not be fair if I stretch it to 16 years. So let me make it 8 years, 8 years. So let's begin with healthcare. Agenda 111 hospitals. This one is in Sotum. And this one is somewhere in the eastern region. I have 4 pictures or 6 pictures on, Agenda 111 hospitals that have been, and mind you, these are district hospitals. So this is another one in a different location. And it goes on to, if you can speed up a bit because my time is flying. Yeah. So this, you can see the style of, healthcare. So this is healthcare, Agenda 111. Then I will compare it to the NDC's Rich Hospital. And I know the debate will be, this is a regional hospital, that is a district hospital. And I'll compare it to the UGM. So this is the University of Ghana Medical Center. Now, if everybody who is well-to-do is sick, now this is the place they take the people. So, this is healthcare. Let me talk about housing. Recently, my president commissioned housing for the police service here at Depot, and also commissioned some at Kwabenya. Beautiful projects, for the police service. This is for the police people, 2 bedrooms and some 3 bedrooms for them. Bring the Kwabenya project. That is something, as a builder, I feel it's, an achievement. This is at somewhere in Kwabenya. It's a project that has just been commissioned. And let me compare it to the Saglime housing project. So if I look at the housing project of Saglime, which we have left for almost 8 years to rot, when people are sleeping on the streets. Yeah. And this is Saglime phase 1. Let me compare airports. I will compare the Tamale Airport and the Kumasi Airport. So this is the Tamale Airport, phase 1. And then where I have traveled through, nice place. And then let's look at the Kumasi new airport. Nana Prempeh, the first airport in Kumasi. This one now, next week, we are going to have Ethiopian Airlines going to fly straight to Kumasi. So this is it. And then let me compare this to Airport Terminal 3 project. The Airport Terminal 3 project. So I'm comparing airports. And this is it. Lastly, let me compare education. structures. I'm not talking about free SH, I'm talking about structures. So educational structures, let me compare the STEM schools. There are STEM schools. So this is one of the STEM schools that have recently been commissioned. This is also another one that have been if you go to places like Abumusu, in that area, they have a very beautiful, thing that has been done. And compare it lastly to the E-blocks, So, couple of the E-blocks. So, my people, I am not holding your tongue, but as your pastor, since I returned from the United States, I have paid school fees, and I am still paying. I have paid and paid and paid. Last Friday, we gave support to few people who, their children are in secondary schools, but they don't have the money of almost about 7,000 to 8,000 to buy the things they need to take their children. So we supported them to go and handle that kind of thing. Now, I don't want you to come back here telling me to pray for you because the economy is not good. So you take your wisdom and invest it in your thumb and go to the ballot as a businessman and as a businesswoman. If you feel another thing I didn't compare was the economy. I didn't compare 2016 cedi to dollar 4.2 as compared to 17.5. I didn't compare that. I did not compare that. So you go and make a decision and choose a leader. And I don't want you to run here with tears. Because the burden of our churches is on our head. So if you return here to come and tell me that as soon as you anyway, just like Moses, will be traveling this way. After this,
na Prophet Kofi Oduro watch him say, "Oh, message, Emma Electoral Commission, NAFI, Afofra, Omusu, Omukahu."
Now, I want to now address the Electoral Commission. By the grace of God, I have tried my best as a man of God to remain neutral. I have objectively put out this information. The Electoral Commission must be as neutral as neutral. Whether you like it or not, the power of the people is more powerful than any manipulation. The power of the people is more powerful than any manipulation. So your frivolous decision of trying to keep only 10 people with accreditation at the collation center, it was very prudent for you to retract it very fast. Because the vengeance of this nation was not going to be easy for you. So as much as possible, Madam Electoral Commissioner and your 7 commissioners, do that which is righteous in the sight of God and that which is right in the face of the law of the Republic of Ghana. And you will have peace. Yeah. And now let me tell all supporters of, NPP, NDC, PPPC, whatever party. If your party members can make you president, you will not be disturbing our ears. It is us, people who don't belong here or belong there. We make parties come to power. So go to the polling station, vote, and go home. When you go and monitor at home and at 5 o'clock you want to return and monitor counting at the polling station, you have the right to do so. But when one go baby mobi ankochu and this one me say to because I will not. me de hye baako wakra me dadaada so ko campaign nam se wo kono hwe no wa me kan kire me se ya bo wani so e ma me kan kire me te ya me nko ba bia wo bia ma me ni so. Say a good amen. And so the elections is on the 7th, and right now we are going to pray that God should lead us to choose a leader. A leader who fears God, a leader who loves God and the people. You can't just love God, you must love the people. You must love ordinary people. It shouldn't be a problem for you to shake the hands of a cocoa seller, of an amo seller, of a sabolai and sebe seller. It shouldn't be a problem for a schoolgirl without shoes to hug you. It shouldn't be a problem. You must love people. I sit down and sometimes my heart really bleeds that in these past 16 years, we believe, I believe more than you believe, messages. And the people who promised failed miserably. So then now, we have to make it objectively. Pray as a Christian and allow God to lead you. And make a choice that you want to make. And also to say lastly, when the people are forgotten, among these 13 people, put it on the screen. Everybody believes they will win. Everybody believes they will win. But actually, one will win. So I'm going to tell one person is out. So I'm going to tell and one person will win. So definitely I'm going to tell 11 people. When you lose, go home and sleep. And the people who win, be moderate in your jubilation. Not to spite other people in their loss. Be considerate. Because at the end of the day, it is only Ghana you have.
Prophet Kofi Oduro, comparison when all the associations between NDC and NPP. Economy there was on because so nya boss there one share amanfo beguane if your master ho nti wo there on for achievement no esi wa. NAF Electoral Commission, yes, was sending a message to them. Was saying the kind of leader you hear as president. It was ya Chewa Jemami or comment section or next video we ma afofroso ensa enkebi my crowd.
Sending money abroad just got a whole lot easier with Afriex. Our sleek app makes international transfer crazy fast and super secure. Just tap a few buttons, money sent across the globe in minutes. One magic of Afriex is that you can add your debit card or load money to your Afriex wallet right in the app, then send those funds to your recipient overseas straight to their bank account at lightning speed and zero fees. You can earn a one-time bonus of $20 if you refer your friends and they send up to $150. Whether you're in the USA, Canada, Europe, or anywhere in the world, Afriex. Best rates at no cost with no hidden fees.